Top 5 iPhones of all time, here's my list. Number 5, the iPhone XR. It's one of the first budget phones that Apple made, in my opinion, that didn't feel like a budget phone. Yes, we had the SEs, but they clearly was the cheaper ones of the bunch. The XR genuinely felt like you had the latest and best iPhone out there, as long as you didn't use the features that you weren't getting in the XR. And most people weren't. That phone came with a 720p screen, and ain't nobody noticed. Number 4, the iPhone 5S. One of the first iPhones to introduce a fingerprint sensor in the time when all the Android phones were getting it, and people were like,
Yeah, well, iPhone doesn't put one because it's stupid.
and then the 5S came and they were like, this is the best thing ever, Touch ID. Of course, Apple came and tried to brand it as something else. It's a fingerprint sensor. Number 3, the iPhone 15. One of the first iPhones to introduce USB-C at a time where everything else was using USB-C. If you were walking, think about how much has changed right now. If you're walking around with a lightning cable right now in 2026, people are making fun of you. How crazy is that? Remember that time where if you weren't walking around with a lightning cable, people were making fun of you?
USB-C?
No one said that. Everybody was calling it Android chargers because they didn't know anything. They weren't like you and I. They weren't one of the special ones. Number 2, the iPhone 10 or the iPhone X. This was a big risk. This was a time where the price of a phone, the best phone, would not go over $700. They dropped this out of nowhere and said $1,000. And also, they did a huge switch up with the design, which also, forced everybody else to follow suit, excluding Samsung because they dropped the S8 first, and that phone was absolutely freaking amazing. I owned one.